Rush. Today is a big day in court for a man APD classifies as a repeat offender. Malachi Romero is facing nearly 24 charges, ranging from assaulting police officers to breaking into cars in Albuquerque. He faced similar charges in Sandoval County, but the courts determined he was not competent to stand trial there. Romero's defense raised a competency question for the Albuquerque cases. Prosecutors asked for a separate evaluation. The results of that evaluation are expected to be revealed today during a status hearing for Romero. Kristen.
Rain coming down here in the metro as we speak, and there's more to come throughout the afternoon. By lunchtime, still seeing these showers off to our west, but they will be moving into central and eastern New Mexico later this evening and through the overnight hours. Looking at tomorrow morning around 6 o'clock, you can see the showers and thunderstorms continuing over the north, central, and eastern portions of the state. Eastern Plains ready for another round tomorrow afternoon. David?
Video of a downtown fight continues to get attention on Facebook this morning. People have watched the video more than 75,000 times. Now, a crowd gathered in the middle of Central Avenue on Thursday night as a fight broke out near Sister Bar and the downtown distillery. There are not any cops that show up in the video, despite Mayor Keller kicking off the new downtown safety district last month, which added 15 officers based out of the Alvarado Transit Center. That's at First and Central. Now, police say they have a huge area to cover. Businesses say that overall the additional officers are helping.
New details this morning. President Trump now threatening to withhold aid to countries that failed to stop the migrant caravan that's headed to the U.S. The caravan now grown to about 7,200 people, majority believed to be from Honduras. They're now in southern Mexico, still roughly about 1,000 miles from the U.S. border. They're set to arrive at the U.S. border in about a month and a half.
Vice President Mike Pence will be in Roswell this Friday afternoon for a free event at the Roswell Airport. He's coming to New Mexico to rally for Republicans, gubernatorial candidate Steve Pearce, and Yvette Herrell, who's running for Pearce's congressional seat. Now, it kicks off at 3 in the afternoon, and you will need a ticket to get in. We posted information on how you can do that on our website and on our KRQE News app.
More jobs could soon be coming to the metro area. That's if Bernalillo County commissioners approve funds for a food and beverage distributor. Commissioners are set to meet this afternoon to possibly approve the $80 million industrial revenue bond that would be for the company Ben E. Keith. According to their schedule, the company could expand their regional headquarters here in the state. Right now, it sits on Broadway, but they plan to expand to an area southeast of I-40 in Unser. The project is expected to create up to 93 new jobs.
Also on the agenda, a motion to approve a minimum wage increase from $8.85 per hour to $9.05 per hour. That's a 20-cent increase. The minimum wage increase was put in place in 2 increments of 50 cents, the first in 2013, the second in 2014. Now, the ordinance adjusts for an annual cost of living increase based on the price index. That would go into effect January 1st.
Netflix plans to borrow another $2 billion to help pay for its original programming. The new debt, not a big surprise, though. Netflix says its original series, like House of Cards, is the reason it's signed up millions of new subscribers during the past 5 years. The video streaming service has spent more than it's actually taken in since it started producing its own shows back in 2013. However, Netflix has gained nearly 100 million subscribers since then. Kristen.
Time now for that Metro Threat Index, and as you can see, it's up to a 6 today. We've got showers on and off throughout the entire afternoon. Localized flooding will be a top concern underneath those heavier showers, and breezy conditions at times, even this morning, dealing with that southerly wind 10 to 15. Crystal?
We are looking ahead for you. The mine behind Green Jeans Shipping Container Business Hub is planning for a spin-off in a different part of town. We got a first look at the plans for the corner of Alameda and San Pedro. The new local business hub is called Tin Can Alley. It will have a bunch of small businesses like Green Jeans. Owner of the Stone Age climbing gym, though, is going to be going in 50-50 on the property, building a new climbing center that will share the space with local businesses at Tin Can Alley. Developers hope to have the shop open up by summer of 2019.
Managers of David's Bridal here in Albuquerque say that there is nothing for customers to worry about. This as rumors are swirling that the company may soon file for bankruptcy. David's Bridal is the nation's leading wedding retailer, and according to national media outlets, the company recently missed a major loan payment. The reports say a move like that often comes ahead of Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection.
Here's a sweet story for you this morning. You can get your hands on a copy of a book written and illustrated by 2 New Mexico authors. Author Whitney Spivey and illustrator Brenda Fleming teamed up to create the 36-page book called Good Night Los Alamos. It's a take on the book Good Night Moon. From Patito ski area to Bandolera National Monument, 2 little girls say goodnight to 26 different places and things all around Los Alamos. Now, she says the idea came to her last year when she became a mother of twins. Kristen.
Time now for a check on that morning commute. We have a crash at Paseo del Norte westbound at 4th Street up there on the northwest side. Also, just into our newsroom, westbound Lomas is closed due to an accident at I-25. Your alternate route there would be either Central or Indian School. And as we look at the Big I, it is very wet out there. Make sure to factor in extra time to get where you need to go this morning. Reduced visibility because of that heavy rainfall falling here in the city.
All right, get ready. The 2018 World Series between the LA Dodgers and Boston Red Sox begins tonight with Game 1 taking place at Fenway Park. Dodgers, of course, won the National League by beating the Milwaukee Brewers in a seven-game series. The Red Sox beat the Houston Astros in 5 games. This is a best-of-7 series, so the first team to 4 victories wins the series, the trophy, and of course the bragging rights. And a lot of folks I know have been posting all over social media about this.
Got our news tracker out this morning, currently on Highway 550 in Bernalillo. You can see the wipers going. It's raining pretty good out there, that's for sure. So you are going to want to make sure to grab that jacket. Taking you to the maps. It's a widespread rain event, so you do want to make sure, again, umbrella today, umbrella tomorrow. Not until Thursday do we see the sunshine return and the warmer temperatures come in for the weekend. So a pretty active day ahead of us. Let's now switch gears to the 5 facts.
At number 5, a reminder for you this morning, tonight's Mega Millions drawing is up to a record $1.6 billion. Lottery officials say that 75% of the 302 million number combinations will be sold, meaning there's a chance that no one wins and the prize will keep growing. Follow us tonight for the winning numbers at alwayson.krqe.com.
Number 4 now, it's a story that's gaining national attention online for what Agency of Florida man said after being arrested. This morning, that man facing federal charges accused of groping a woman on a flight to Albuquerque. An FBI agent says as Bruce Alexander was sitting in his squad car, he told him, quote, "The President of the United States says it's okay to grab women by their private parts." The woman claims she fell asleep and then woke up to someone touching her bra line. She says this happened twice. She confronted Alexander, then asked to change seats. Alexander could face 2 years in prison.
7-day forecast shows temperatures in those 60s today, much cooler than yesterday. And again, the on and off showers and storms continue throughout the day, even into tomorrow. We'll be looking at showers. We've got lower 70s coming back for early next week. The sunshine returns by Friday.
And number 2, today is a big day in court for a man APD classifies as a repeat offender. That man, Malachias Romero, is facing nearly 24 charges, ranging from assaulting police officers to breaking into cars and stealing a purse with a dog inside. All of this taking place here in Albuquerque. He faced similar charges in Sandoval County, but the courts determined that he was not competent to stand trial. His defense attorneys raised the competency question for the Albuquerque cases, but prosecutors asked for a separate evaluation. The results are expected to be revealed today during a status hearing for Romero. If he's found incompetent, he could be sent to the state's mental hospital in Las Vegas.
On to number 1 now. Big brawl in downtown, raising questions about Mayor Tim Keller's attempts to slow down crime and get more officers to that area. Now, that video you just saw right there is about a brawl that happened in the downtown area. Now, folks have been asking if what Mayor Tim Keller is doing to help slow down crime is helping businesses out. We spoke to some local businesses who say that the downtown safety district implemented by Mayor Keller is actually working and that they are seeing more officers in that area. For more details on this, go to our website. That's always on KRQE.com.